Hi guys, this is February love predictions with Wana. I will not go by your star sign, so be mindful. This is not for your star sign, this is for the star sign of the person you are in love or in a relationship with. I work a bit differently, so hopefully you will enjoy. However, try not to pay too much attention if you're accustomed with tarot readings, and worry about what you see in the cards and what I say, because I don't always use the I don't always read the cards. Excuse my voice, I'm not well, but I'm trying to do these for you. So I don't always read the cards, I just use them for insight. There will be no structure, I will just give you what I get and how I feel guided as well. So this is for women who are in love with Aries men. I will have a look and see if I get different for relationships or love interest. So you're not in a relationship, but you are in love with somebody who's an Aries man. So, however, generally speaking, the message for women in love with Aries men are you have to be mindful of how you look at the relationship, and that applies for everyone, to be fair. It's not so much about celebration and having fun. A relationship has to be looked at in respect of long term and see whether the man you've chosen is the kind of is compatible with you, is the kind of person you can have a long-term relationship with, and you can rely on him for in the long run. So you need to know him. I do believe after perhaps Valentine's Day, or closer to closer to April, when their star sign, their birthday is, they will start looking a bit more into the future themselves. I feel they realize they are a bit, and they are by nature Aries men, active, fast moving, but that doesn't always help them, because it makes them sometimes become confused, because they just don't take the time to stop and think about what is going on. So let's have a look and see if we can get first and foremost, if this is for relationships or for love interest. This is for love interest, so this is not for people necessarily. It may apply for people who are already in a relationship but not very well established, or people who wish to be in a relationship with an Aries man. So I would like to see for you if I'm going to be shown what is on their mind, so you know. And this is the reason why I am doing these readings from their energies point of view, not from yours, because you know what is going on with you, what you think, what you want, what you hope for. But let's see what is going on with them. So they are thinking of love communication, so a bit in a loving mood, but at the same time they seem to hold back. So this is all at head level, thinking level, mind level. I will have a look and see what is going on in their heart. They do plan about their future and would like to make a choice, but they are not quite sure. Again, if you love an Aries man, and this applies for everyone, it's just general relationship advice, applicable to absolute every individual, whether a man or a woman. You need to know the person you are in love with. If you don't know them, you don't really know what you're getting yourself into, and you won't know how to make your relationship work. So really get to know that person. And you can do that not necessarily by being with them in a relationship which is normally obviously recommended, because that's the only way you can properly get to know someone, but at least try and know their personality traits and see whether you are compatible or not. Because if they are very active and fast moving, but you like to take things at a slower pace, obviously, and that applies not just in the way you approach the development of the relationship, but life in general together, then obviously there is an incompatibility issue and the relationship could suffer in the long run. I'm going to see if I get anything about people who are not yet in a relationship with an Aries man but would like to be. I want to see if this is so if you are in love with an Aries man but not yet in a relationship with him, I feel that they have been through a difficult time. They need to shift. They don't particularly trust relationships can be successful because of past heartache. They need to heal their past properly. However, they do need support in doing so. So if you are in love, if your love interest is an Aries man but you're not yet in a relationship with him, or you don't feel safe and established in a relationship with him but would like to have a relationship with an Aries man, be mindful of the fact that he's been disappointed in the past and he needs to heal in order to shift and move on into a new relationship with you, or a new stage or a next level of a relationship with you. I hope you find this useful and you like it better when we look at the person without prying too much into their personal life, just getting the energy and what they feel and what they think, because obviously it's more helpful for us to know where we stand or what hopes we can have with that person than knowing what we think and or what we might come to think or feel. After all, that is something that we have to take control of ourselves. I will hopefully manage to do the some special readings for Valentine's Day if I'm well enough, and then I will do it by your star sign. At that point we will do the usual, we will look at your star sign, but this is, remember, by the star sign of a Aries man love interest, or if you are in a relationship already with an Aries man.